deadly Halloween weekend in the city of Houston. Since 8 o'clock last night, at least 4 separate deadly shootings, 9 people shot in total. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sion Rhodes.
And I'm Brandon Walker. All of this 24 hours, a very violent weekend here in the city of Houston. We want to get to KPRC2's Bill Barajas, who's breaking down these investigations. A very busy weekend for police, too. Bill, good evening to you.
Good evening. A deadly night indeed. 4 people shot and killed, as you mentioned, 5 others injured in a series of shootings across our area. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner asked about those shootings. He said the violence needs to end. And meanwhile, HPD and law enforcement agencies alike are investigating those shootings and looking for the people responsible. The first shooting taking place at about 8 p.m. in the 4900 block of Ridge Harbor Drive. A woman in her 20s accused of shooting and killing her mom and wounding her dad during an argument. She later turned herself in to Pearland PD. A few hours later, a man in his 30s was found dead with a gunshot wound to his chest after being robbed in the 6300 block of Windswept Lane. According to HPD, the suspect took off with the victim's wallet and was last seen driving away in a bluish-green Toyota Corolla. That was followed up by a deadly shooting in southeast Houston during a Halloween party. Houston police say a fight broke out at a home in the 7700 block of Moline about the amount of people in front of the house. Both men pulled out guns and shots were fired. A 22-year-old man who was trying to get folks to leave the party died. A 15-year-old was wounded, and the suspect remains on the run. And a few minutes later, HPD responded to another Halloween party in the 1900 block of Schindler Drive, where an 18-year-old lost his life. A 17-year-old and 2 other 16-year-olds were also shot and showed up to area hospitals. Police said several people pulled out guns and started firing during an argument at the party. No word yet on any suspects.
What we noticed overnight, for example, is that you had at least a couple of shootings that occurred from house parties. You know, we can't have police officers in every home or around every home. So what we're needing from people in the city, leave your guns at home, okay? Leave your guns at home. What we do know is that guns and alcohol, those things don't mix.
And if you have any information on those shootings or the people responsible, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number, 713-222-TIPS. Live in downtown, Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.